Hey YouTube, it is your girl Sheila J. I'm back with another video. You are new here, welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications so you can be fucking notified every single time yours truly uploads a new video. If you are not new here, welcome back. However, you bitches always come back because I am everyone's favorite everything and your fucking favorite YouTuber. And everything I touch always turns to gold. And since there's no fucking copyright on affirmations, I'm allowed to fucking say that. And I am a powerful, joyous, trusting leader. And in today's video, we are talking about instant gratification versus delayed gratification. And we're kind of tying it into external manifestation and external manifestation. And the reason why this video, I'm bringing up this video is just because of the fact that I see everyone over here trying to bypass the process, bypass their feelings, bypass the process without trusting the process that everything is going to unfold in their favor. I understand that it's possible to have instant manifestations and it's possible to get your instant manifestations or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not knocking it. I know it works. I've seen it in my own life happen. However, there are just some manifestations I believe are meant to be a journey. There are some things that are just meant for you to just slow down, just trust the process, and trust that everything is going to work out in your favor and unfold in your favor the way that you see fit. But sometimes these manifestations don't unfold in the way that you want. They unfold in a way that is even better than what it is that you wanted in the first place. So my thing is that while yes, you can manifest what it is that you want instantly, there's this whole notion of instant gratification and delayed gratification. And I'm seeing the community as a whole feel so stuck in this whole instant gratification. Like, as a society, we want things now. There's no doubt about it. There's Amazon Prime, there's next day shipping, there's fast food restaurants. Our society is built on rushing the process. Our society is built on wanting it now. But what happens when you get something in this now moment that you might not have been ready for? You will lose it as fast as you had it because you didn't trust the process and you rushed the process. And let's say you're like, okay, instead of waiting on your paycheck to come next week, you decided that you wanted a cheap pair of sneakers, and because you rushed the process and you decided to get a new pair of shoes or sneakers, they were cheap, and because they were cheap and you didn't wait, you ended up having to spend more money because you had to buy another pair of shoes and spend more money. And in the long run, the cheap pair of shoes or cheap pair of sneakers that you had bought ended up deteriorating because you wanted it now and you didn't want to wait. And that's where this whole instant gratification and delayed gratification comes in. Our society is built on instant gratification. And because we want things now, we decided it was a good idea to come up with microwaves. We decided it was a good idea to come up with fast shipping processes and 2-day shipping and 1-day shipping or overnight, and digital cameras. We don't trust the process. We, as a society, as a culture, do not trust the process. We just do not know how to do that. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but sometimes it's perfectly okay for you to just slow down and trust the process. And a lot of you are like, oh, well, where's my movement? Where's my movement? There's then all this extra stuff. Sometimes the movement is you sitting your ass down. That's what the movement is. Sitting your ass down. Not doing anything, not affirming, not visualizing, not listening to subliminals, not listening to affirmation tracks, not a goddamn thing. Sometimes it's you not doing anything. That is what the movement is. You being still is the movement. You slowing down is the movement. But a lot of y'all don't know how to do that. A lot of y'all don't know how to slow down. A lot of y'all just want your shit now. A lot of y'all are not trusting the process. Because you want your shit now. And because you want your shit now, you start questioning, where's my manifestation? Where's my manifestation? Why isn't it here yet? It's not here yet because you're not trusting the process. You're not slowing down. You're rushing a process that you have no business rushing. And which leads me into my next point of internal manifestation versus external manifestation. So I have to take film this semester. Here's my camera, my doodah. It's my camera for film class, right? It's my camera. And this process is very humbling because I'm a model, but I'm a digital photographer. I've learned how to do photography on a digital camera. So this process has become very, very humbling for me because I thought I knew everything. And turns out I don't know everything. And because digital cameras are external manifestations and whatnot, they're also very fast-paced, which ties back into the thing about instant gratification and delayed gratification. People were so rushed. People wanted to see the images now, and they didn't want to wait to see the images, that they decided to come up with digital cameras. And while, okay, yeah, evolution happens, but now here we are in a world where everyone thinks they are a photographer just because they got a camera. Just because they have a camera, everyone thinks that they're a photographer. But I'm telling you, being behind this is very, very humbling. This is, for me, the compare and contrast of this. This is internal. Shooting film is internal. Shooting digital is external. And when I shoot with this, it's like I'm looking at what's in my mind's eye. And it's going into the camera so that I can develop it in the film and see the final print and go through this entire print journey, go through this process and trusting the process. Like, I can't tell you how many times my teacher tells me, you got this, or she tells me, trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. She says that so many times, but she's right. Trust the process. This process of me shooting with this has slowed me down. And I only brought this up to you guys as an example because I want you to understand that you have to slow down. Not everything is meant to rush. While some of you might not agree with me or whatever the case may be, it's okay to not have your manifestations within 3 days. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. You have to trust the process to allow the process to unfold in a way where it makes sense for you. But when you're rushing the process, how are you supposed to see how are you supposed to enjoy the process and see all the little things that you're supposed to see on your journey? And this ties into something, this is my last little thing for my explanation of what I mean by trusting the process and slowing down and allowing the process to unfold in your favor. So, excuse me. This is film. This is, I don't know what. Okay, this is film, right? This is film, okay? This is my film. So 2 weeks ago, I was trying to develop film by myself. I wasn't in class. I was trying to develop film. And in the process of me trying to develop the film, somewhere I knew intuitively, I knew that something was wrong. I knew that I might have made a mistake in the process. And while I was doing this, I made a mistake and I messed up not one roll of film, but 2 rolls of film. There were pictures on here. And when you're in this process, you're in pitch black. So I have to literally reel 2 rolls of film on a little reely thingy majiggy. I don't have it with, I don't feel like getting up and finding it for you guys, but I have to reel film in a dark room, pitch black, can't see nothing. I don't like being black, like I don't even like being in the dark. I have to do this on a silver metal thing and in the dark. Can't see what I'm doing, right? But I'm trusting the process, right? I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting the process. Can't see what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. I'm trusting the process. But once these go into a tin, a concealed tin, so that you can't expose this to light, because once it's exposed to light, your film is pretty much done with. You have to then develop the film. Somewhere in my process of developing the 2 rolls of film that I had, I erased all of my images. I can't get these images back. I rushed the process of trying to develop my film because I was impatient. And instead of slowing down and being patient with the process and trusting the process, I rushed the process and lost an entire roll of film. Not just 1 roll of film, 2 rolls of film, because I didn't trust the process. Because I didn't trust the process, I messed up 2 rolls of film. Because I wanted to rush. Because I wanted instant gratification. And that's not what manifesting is. So I get it. I get it. You can manifest instantly. But once you manifest instantly, are you enjoying the process? What happens after you get your manifestation? Like, that's a question. What happens after you get your manifestation? And this video is going to tie into another video where I ask you guys, who are you without all of your desires? Because if you can't answer that question of who you are without your desires, you have no business manifesting an SP, manifesting a car, manifesting money. You need to figure out who you are without all these things. Because if you do not know who you are, what the heck? But trusting the process. Because when I tell you I'm trusting the process, I'm trusting the process. Now I'm trusting the process. So now I have more rolls of film. And this is an image that I developed. This is one of my final images that I developed in film class. All because I trusted the process. It's a beautiful image, right? This is what happens when you trust the process. That's what happens when you trust the process. You create beauty. That's what happens when you trust it. You create life, you create beauty. But you're not going to do that if you keep trying to rush the process. You're not going to do that if you keep looking for external manifestations versus internal manifestations. You're not going to do it. But that's my 2 cents. I thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.